Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another power-packed video. Today, we're diving into the ultimate Dante Priority Development Guide, everything you need to know to turn this dodge master into a frontline nightmare or a backline assassin. Whether you're building Dante from scratch or fine-tuning his peak performance, this guide lays out exactly what to invest in, from skills, glyphs, and skins to artifacts, ascension, and pets. So if you've ever wondered how to get the most out of Dante, or why some teams crumble the moment he ults, this is the video you've been waiting for. Let's break it down. Dante is a clear physical damage dealer, reflected by his maximum stats and his skills. All four of his skills rely somewhat on the physical attack stat and have the ability to support allies, contribute to enemy defense reduction, or to deal insane physical damage. His ultimate should be prioritized as the first skill that you invest in, as it is the skill that Dante is most known for. His second skill, Foresight, provides all allies with a dodge buff, which is extremely powerful for his allies to evade physical damage. The primary stat that you should always invest in is physical attack. The secondary stat that you want to look at is either dodge. If you want to tank more with Dante, which is the modern approach, look out for the dodge stat. Dodge is crucial in Dante, as it gives him the ability to mitigate physical damage easily instead of relying on the armor stat. Keep in mind that Dante has poor magic mitigation, so you should be on the lookout for any items or ascension glyphs that can buff that. All of these stats are what make Dante into the powerful hero that he is in the Dominion. When equipping items on Dante, keep in mind that you should prioritize any items with the physical attack, strength, or armor penetration stat, in that order. For example, on Red +2, consider obtaining the Insatiable Wing Aegis first, as it can boost Dante's physical attack. Especially on the higher ranks, it is important to prioritize, as it can optimize your results during battle. If you are on a budget or have not grinded the gear, it can be hard to obtain all 6 items. Dante's skins provide great value to his ability to provide results on the battlefield. The most obvious skin to invest in first is his physical attack skin, as it can provide a boost to Dante's skills and damage dealing. Most players will have this skin unlocked, so consider working on Dante's physical attack skin, followed by his dodge skin. But, if you are a very new player and missed the Winterfest, then prioritize his dodge skin until you can unlock the physical attack based winter skin. If you have Dante's armor penetration skin available, that is the next skin that you should invest in. Armor penetration is crucial in Dante's ability to bypass enemy defenses to deal more damage to opposing heroes. Fourth, you should invest in the agility skin, as it can provide both armor and agility boosts. The last skin that you should prioritize is the health skin. A common mistake made while players invest in Dante is to stack too much health on Dante. Although health is good for survivability, that is not what Dante's intended purpose is. His purpose is to deal a lot of damage early on if you are tanking, or to be a midline support and provide more results over time if you are using him as a support/marksman hero. Remember that the more health a hero loses, the more energy they will gain. In Dante's case, his ultimate skill has the potential to deal extreme damage, and the more times activated, the more deadly he becomes. The downside to this is that since Dante has low damage mitigation, his low health could hinder his ability to survive long enough to deal a substantial amount of damage. Though some disadvantages, this is a good move that you could make, in keeping his health low, in which the pros outweigh the cons. Moving on to glyphs. Dante possesses the agility, physical attack, dodge, armor penetration, and armor. These glyphs are a great set to have, and all of them help him in some way. You should first invest in physical attack, then dodge, then armor penetration, then agility, then armor. Why do we put agility in front of armor? Agility provides armor as well as physical attack, and though it may provide less armor than an armor glyph. Also keep in mind that Dante possesses the dodge stat, making armor not needed on Dante most of the time. Moving on to artifacts. Dante is one of the few heroes to buff dodge with his weapon. His second artifact gives him a health and dodge boost, which is a crucial part of why Dante is so good, his dodge stat. His third artifact is pretty basic, just an agility ring, but it does boost his physical attack, which can help him deal more damage. For these reasons, it is good to prioritize Dante's artifacts in this order: the book, weapon, and lastly the ring. Most players will already know this, but if you are a new player wanting to invest in Dante, or on a budget, you only have to upgrade Dante's artifact to 3 stars, as that is when the activation chance is 100%. Especially since many new players do not have a reservoir of chaos cores, it is important to conserve as much as possible. When working on Dante's Ascension, there is no real way to prioritize, but if you do not have enough agility Ascension resources, try to budget, and unlock ones that give physical attack and boost dodge or armor penetration. Upgrading Dante's Ascension is one of the best ways to maximize his results on the battlefield, as he can be a top-tier physical damage dealer at higher levels of play. Now that we have covered the priorities in mostly every area of Dante's development, I will explain some strategic choices for using Dante on the battlefield, specifically which heroes have synergy with him. Pet priorities on Dante are as follows: Cain, then Fenris. The reason why Cain is a crucial player in Dante's ability to perform on the battlefield is pretty obvious. Dante is a dodge-based hero, meaning when paired with Cain, he gets a dodge bonus, but it does not stop there. When you promote Cain to Violet, you get the Patronage skill. This skill, in simple terms, grants additional energy to a hero for every successful dodge they get. When on the battlefield, Dante has the ability to gain energy really quickly through Cain and in turn activate his ult skill. The reason why this is so overpowered is because Dante buffs dodge when he activates his ultimate, meaning he can stack dodge buffs, and in theory, he should be able to activate his ultimate skill more and more as the battle progresses. Fenris, as the second option to Dante, should be a last resort type of thing. Although Fenris provides a physical attack boost, his value contributes little, and when you want Dante to be able to survive better, Cain is generally the better option. Dante can be a main damage dealer on your team, as he is able to puncture through enemy tanks, as well as deal damage to midline and backline heroes early on. With this in mind, we can try to find other support heroes who can maximize Dante's results. One option is using Nebula. Nebula is one of the best heroes to boost damage dealer's output, and when paired with Dante, can yield results unmatchable in the rest of Gerwil City. Even using Fafnir to boost Dante's damage output is an uncommon but good strategy. As of July 2025, you will see a lot of Augustus/Orion lines using Dante. Using these 3 heroes together has proven to be a formidable combo through testing and within the battlefield. Augustus, Orion, and Dante contribute really well to the whole damage output of your team, and are known especially for taking down teams quickly. Especially when paired with a healer such as Dorian, the survivability of the team skyrockets, although Dante, Augustus, and Orion have lower health. That brings us to the end of our deep dive into Dante. He's not just a damage dealer, he's a high-impact hero who thrives on dodge, physical attack, and smart synergy. Prioritize his ult, pair him with Cain, and surround him with the right team to see just how dangerous he can be. Let me know in the comments how you're building Dante, or which team works best for you. I always enjoy reading your strategies. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, there's much more coming your way. And as always, keep learning, keep testing, and keep dominating the Dominion. Salute and friendship.